Good morning, folks. Welcome to my corner of YouTube. My name is Stephanie, and this morning, for our focus card of the day video, the High Priestess was pulled. So the message that God and the universe and our ultimate reality have for us through this card, it's an indication of spirituality and great, deep wisdom. It's a good time to connect with our inner voice and intuition. Trust God. Trust our higher power. Trust the universe. Trust Spirit. Trust Source. Trust Mother Earth. Trust our ultimate reality that has a sense of surrender, allowing, letting go. It's also an indication of greater levels, deeper levels of psychic development. Plugging in, connecting. Then the oracle card that came out, Blessings of the Moon Maiden. The Moon Maiden, with her lucky hair, brings auspicious tidings. So blessings are coming, folks. However, tarot is not going to say. Auspicious tidings of prosperity and abundance to us now, today. Gifts are here. The universe seeks to replenish, restore, and create through us. Allow ourselves, surrender, yield. Allow ourselves to receive beyond what we have thought was possible by opening our heart with gratitude now. Let the blessings of good fortune from the beloved Maiden of the Moon, Kuan Yin, flow easily into our lives now. And the angel cards that came out today. Communication. Connecting. Receiving messages. Connect with our inner voice, inner intuition. We are communicating with ourselves. Others are communicating with us. We are receiving messages from our spirits, from our guides, from our higher self. We're vessels. We're receiving messages from God. And we're vessels. And God uses others to communicate with us. Receiving messages from angels. So, listening, folks. It's a good time to connect with our inner voice and intuition. We're listening. Gratitude. Honoring, acknowledging, appreciation, gratitude. Allow ourselves to receive beyond what we have thought is possible by opening our heart with gratitude now. Let the blessings of good fortune from the beloved Maiden of the Moon, Kuan Yin, flow easily into our lives now. Allow. Yielding. resting. When we rest, we surrender, we allow. When we rest, we let go. And that opens the doorway for communication to come in. And it's going to happen all of a sudden, folks. All of a sudden. Great insight and wisdom. Learning from experience. Sound judgment. Insight. Clarity. Epiphanies. Aha moments. And the skeleton, it looks like he's like, yes, yes. He's looking down and he's celebrating. Like, that's what I'm getting from this. Yes. That's the energy I'm picking up from this. The key, it's already ours. It's just divine timing. Blessings. Listening. Rest, listen, connect. Messages are coming in today, folks. Downloads, uploads, text messages, emails, phone calls, things of that nature. Gratitude, allowing. Wisdom, it's all going to make sense by the end of the day. Communication. We're getting messages from people, from animals. Maybe from animals. Maybe I was meant to say that. No, not maybe. Apparently, I was meant to say that. Animals. We're receiving messages. Psychic development. We'll be thinking of someone and they'll call us, they'll reach out. All of a sudden. So sit back today, folks. Sit back, however that resonates for us. Sit back and relax. Listen and connect. And then blessings. And then comprehension and understanding. So, phases. Phases of today. So, if they're phases, let's do gratitude first. Then communication. All of a sudden. That makes more sense. When we rest, we're taking zero action. So there's zero perception. of control. Trust. Trust our higher power. Trust our intuition. Trust our inner voice. Psychic development is doubling today. The messages, the communication will be clear. The sphere is clear. We can clearly see the Roman numeral 2 in the sphere. Feminine energies. Sit back and relax. Females. Psychic development is doubling. And it's going to be clear. So gratitude and rest are the first phase of today. Connecting with God, with our higher power, with our intuition is the second phase of today. Trust. Psychic development, psychic connections are deepening, strengthening, growing, maturing. Mediums. We're receiving communications from ancestors, from spirits today as well. Trust, allow, let go. Learning from experience, working smart. Working smart is understanding that it's all in God's control. And it's the opposite of an action that's marked off of a to-do list that's completed. This is the action. This is the action. And this is also an action. Connecting, listening, trusting, blessings, communications. Pay attention to the communications we receive music, conversations, text messages, emails, face-to-face communication. It will, since our intuition is doubling, it will just click. It will click easily, naturally, effortlessly. Let the blessings of good fortune from the beloved Maiden of the Moon, Kuan Yin, flow easily into our lives now. Let rest. God's doing all the work. Communication, communications, insight, clarity, epiphanies, revelations. You know what? Those are happening thirdly. And then boom, blessings. All of a sudden. Communications. All of a sudden. So rest as much as we are able to today, folks. Any opportunity for rest, just sit back. While we're sitting back, we can still be on the phone. We can still be typing an email. You see what I'm saying? But we don't have to be up and present. I mean, yes, we are present, but I mean straight back. Today is a day of resting, sitting back, relaxing, allowing, going with the flow. That is sound judgment. And blessings are the rewards. So our intuition is doubling today. Communication is doubling today. Psychic development is doubling today. Insight and clarity are doubling today. And blessings of the moon, blessings of the Moon Maiden is also card number 2. So our blessings are doubling today. All from praise and gratitude and appreciation and rest. And trust that has an element of patience to it. It does. It does. Trust. Smart work. The opposite of working hard. Resting. Sound judgment. Having choices. Options. Resting allows for clarity, to see which direction to see which direction is the best direction. Two, messages are coming today, folks. Messages, blessings, abundance, auspicious. Yeah, today is about resting and praising, thanks, gratitude, honoring and acknowledging, and listening. Listening and trusting. It's God's timing. It's divine intelligence. Because when we wait, good things come to those who wait. And it's worth waiting because the good things are doubling today, folks. Doubling. Intuition, psychic messages, wisdom, deeper levels of spirituality. So messages. Blessings all of a sudden, messages all of a sudden. Again, patience, trust, allowing. All we have to do is relax today, folks. Relax and share our appreciation and our gratitude. That's all that's being asked of us. To listen and to trust. So I guess that's not a fair statement. We're being asked to do a little more than just resting and relaxing and saying thank you. This has an element of miracles to it. That's what this has. Holy cow. That's the energy. Like, oh my goodness. So if there are paths, if there are options, listen, connect. We are being guided in the best direction. Sound judgment. Yeah. Intuition doubling. Psychic connections strengthening. Getting stronger. Bolder. Doubling in power. So relax today, folks. That's the focus of today. Our shoulders dropping. Imagining our muscles softening in the moment, right? Relaxing. We can even do this to start the process of our muscles relaxing. Now, let's be realistic. If we're at work, we're not just going to start petting our face, right? But in a moment, if we are in the transition of sitting back and we find that we still feel tense, that is the opposite of obvious. Just that's something we can do in public to register to our minds to release. Going with the flow. Flowing skirt or flowy clothes if we feel the need. Things are just going to roll in all of a sudden, folks. All of a sudden. laying on of hands. Yeah, what I'm getting, things are doubling. Things have already doubled. And we're just waiting to receive. Things have already grown. Things have already have it's like blessings squared. 2 times 2. Blessings squared. Intuition squared. Listening squared. Messages squared. Trust. Spirituality and wisdom. Wisdom squared. Spirituality and wisdom. And wisdom. So give thanks, folks. Sit back. It's coming. However this resonates for us, it's coming. I'll see you folks next week and on YouTube. Bye.